Okay, so because it's a special day, we will begin with taking refuge and then taking the Bodhisattva vow. I want to tell you, taking refuge means basically you are becoming Buddhist, for those who are very, very new. So those who are here, just to observe, I want to tell you, you can stay here. You don't have to go, but you don't have to take refuge. You can observe what these Buddhists are doing. I'm telling you this because in Buddhism, Buddha said, the spiritual path, you have to use your own analysis and feeling and follow. In the Buddhist history, there is no account of Buddhist forcing other people to become Buddhist. Also, if one Buddhist give a blanket or a beer bottle to make other people Buddhist, that's wrong. So those who are here, those who are not Buddhists, you should never feel pressured to take refuge. If your girlfriend is a Hindu or if your boyfriend is a Christian, and because of that you don't take refuge, that's also not right. If you are a Buddhist and if your girlfriend is a Christian, you cannot force them to take refuge also. Yes. Okay, so this I want to tell you first. Okay, now there may be some people who kind of want to take refuge, but they don't know what that means. So I will explain a little bit. Maybe some of you think, oh, I want to take refuge, but I cannot become monk. I cannot become nun like this. Also, maybe some of you think, oh, after I take refuge, can I still play cards? Yes. Can I still drink? Well, I drink a lot, so I cannot become Buddhist. Maybe some of you think like this. I need to tell you this. To be a Buddhist, you don't have to become a monk or nun or do meditation or anything like that. You don't. And also, I know some of you will be shocked to hear this. Also, to be Buddhist doesn't mean that from now on, no more whiskey. From now on, no more meat. It's not true. But I am not giving you permission to drink and eat meat. Personally, if you ask me, should you drink alcohol? I will say, maybe not so much. Okay? So, as a Buddhist, you can listen to rock and roll music, you can watch Bollywood film, all of this, still you are a Buddhist. If any of these old lamas or these lamas say, oh, as a Buddhist, you cannot watch Bollywood film, they are wrong. Okay, so what is it? What do I have to do after taking refuge? This is a very big subject. I cannot finish right away. In brief, in short, taking refuge to Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. After that, you need to really surrender to the truth. That is so important. The truth is the fundamental. This truth we are going to talk today and also tomorrow, I think. There are many, many different, not many, but few layers of truth. I will tell you two before you take refuge. All of us, me, you, we are going to die. This is one truth. And you have to surrender to that truth. And not only us, all our values, like a country, like a political system, they are also going to die. They will change. This is a truth you need to surrender. Okay, that's kind of more fundamental, sort of easy to understand truth. Now I will tell you something a little bit more difficult to accept for some people. Everything is created by our own mind. No God has created anything. Even the God is created by your own mind. Yes, this you need to accept. Okay, some of you maybe have time to accept this. Maybe you want to believe that we are created by God. In that case, you just observe. You don't take refuge. Okay, now I said just now, everything is created by your mind, right? Let's create something. Let's create. Shakyamuni Buddha is right in front of us. Much better than the bronze statue. So please, for a few seconds, think Shakyamuni Buddha is right in front of us. Okay, please stand up and do 3 prostrations to Shakyamuni. Okay, now please on your knees and fold your palms together like Anjali Mudra. And please repeat after me. Okay, so what you are saying is, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, all the gurus, please look upon me. Oh, Chuna, Jupi, Sangye, Chomdende, Tamjetang, Sa Chula Nepi, Chanchup Semba, Chembor Namdang, Lama Dorje Zimba, Chembonam, Dagla, Gongsusol. Now we will take refuge. So there are many traditions, but this time we are going to do more with the Mahāyāna tradition. Okay, so usually when we take refuge, there is several causes why we take refuge. One cause can be fear. You are scared of something, like you are afraid of getting wet. That's why you take refuge under an umbrella when there's a rain. So there are 3 kinds of fear. The first one is easy to understand. It's like a fear of getting a car accident on the way to Darjeeling or something like this, or getting sick. Okay, so that's a first fear. The second fear is actually very important, but more difficult to understand. Actually, you should be afraid of your own selfishness, but not many people know this. But anyway, I'm telling you this, okay? The third is very, very profound, but I will just give you briefly. The third fear is this judgment mind. We should be really afraid of judgmental mind. Okay. Now, the other cause for taking refuge is compassion. Because you have compassion towards others, that's why you take refuge. The other cause is inspiration, because you love the Buddha, the Bodhisattvas, Arhats, and they are so magnificent and you want to take refuge to them. Okay, now again, please think of the Buddha in front of you. Okay, fold your palms together. You are taking refuge to the Buddha as a guide. And to the Dharma, we take refuge as a path. And to the Sangha, we take refuge as a companion. Okay, please repeat after me. Chanchup Ningbor. Chiji bar. Sanje namla. Japsun chi. Chödang changchup. Senpa yi. Cholang.
Cholang,
대신 접수치,
Deshin Kapsuchi,
장축 닝벌,
Chanchuk Ningbor,
치지벌,
Chiki Par,
상제 남라,
Sangje Namla,
접수치,
Kapsun Chi,
최당 장축,
Chedan Shanchuk,
선바이,
Senpa Yi,
초랑,
Choklang,
대신 접수치,
Deshin Kapsuchi,
장축 닝벌,
Chanchuk Ningbor,
치지벌,
Chichi Par,
상제 남라,
Sangje Namla,
접수치,
Kapsun Chi,
최당 장축,
Chedan Shanchuk,
선바이,
Senpa Yi,
초랑,
Choklang,
대신 접수치.
Deshin Kapsun Chi.
Okay, we will recite one more time in Sanskrit. After that, I will snap my finger. At that time, you have taken refuge. Buddham,
Buddham,
Sharanam,
Sharanam,
Gacchami.
Gacchami,
Dharmam,
Dharmam,
Sharanam,
Sharanam,
Gacchami.
Gacchami,
Sangam,
Sangam,
Sharanam,
Sharanam,
Gacchami.
Gacchami.
Okay, so you have taken refuge. Try your best to love truth. Try your best to not to harm others. Okay, now that you have taken refuge, you have laid the foundation. Oh, by the way, I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to give you the refuge and the bodhicitta to lead this ceremony, because today is a very special day. And Bodhisattva vow you must take. If you have reached this far, if you have taken refuge, there is no reason not to take the Bodhisattva vow. This is probably the best ever vow you can take. This is a vow the vow is, you are taking a vow to awaken all sentient beings. Okay, there's no better vow to take than this. Even one moment of this vow is much better than taking a vow to build 100 hospitals. Okay, please think that the Buddha is here in front of us, and we have also many great bodhisattvas like Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara, Aryatara, and so on. By the way, if you wonder why we need to visualize these, it's like witness is important. You can take a vow in front of a wall saying, I will not take alcohol from now on. Versus you can take a vow to somebody, hey, I'm taking a vow not to take alcohol. Makes big difference. Okay. Some of you may think, oh, Bodhisattva vow is so tough. I have to chop my hand and give it to hungry tigers. This is so tough. Don't think that. Because this is a Madhyamika tradition, Rinpoche Jindu Labarji, meaning you can take the Bodhisattva vow and apply the Bodhisattva path according to your ability. If you are so stingy, even then, Shantadeva said, you can learn to practice generosity by giving from one hand to the other hand. Okay, so please think all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in front of you. Okay, please repeat this. Chitarunganji,
Chitarungunji,
Desheji,
Deshekji,
Changchup Tukni,
Chanchuk Tukni,
Jepatang,
Jepatang,
Changchup Sembe,
Chanchu Sembe,
Labala,
Lapatang,
Teda Rimjin,
Teta Rimjin,
Nepatar,
Nepatar,
Dejin Dola,
Dejin Dola,
Pendandu,
Pentundu,
Changchup Semni,
Chanchu Semni,
Jeji Shing,
Jeji Shing,
Dejin Tuni,
Dejin Tuni,
Labalang,
Lapalang,
Rimbajindu,
Rimba Jindu,
Labarji.
Laparji.
Okay, so that's one. Okay, repeat one more time. Chitarunganji,
Chitarungunji,
Desheji,
Deshekji,
Changchup Tuni,
Chanchu Tukni,
Jepatang,
Jepatang,
Changchup Sembe,
Chanchu Sembe,
Labala,
Lapala,
Teda Rimjin,
Teta Rimjin,
Nepatar,
Nepatar,
Dejin Dola,
Dejin Dola,
Pendandu,
Pentundu,
Changchup Semni,
Chanchu Semni,
Jeji Shing,
Jeji Shing,
Dejin Tuni,
Dejin Tuni,
Lapalang,
Lapalang,
Rimbajindu,
Rimba Jindu,
Labarji.
Laparji.
Okay. Now, before the third one, I will explain a little bit more. You will think like, oh, Bodhisattva vow is infinite, it's very vast, it's very deep. How can I know how to take this Bodhisattva vow? So you should not be, you should not discourage like that. You should tell yourself, just as the Buddhas of the past, Bodhisattvas of the past, how they have taken the Bodhisattva vow, I shall also follow them. That I shall engage with the Bodhisattva activity according to my ability. Basically, I shall take a vow to awaken all sentient beings. Okay, so let's recite this one more time. After that, I will snap my finger, and then you have taken the Bodhisattva vow. And then after that, I will pause for some moments. Jitarunganji,
Jitarungunji,
Desheji,
Deshekji,
Janchup Tuni,
Chanchu Tugni,
Jebatang,
Jepatang,
Janchup Sembe,
Chanchu Sempi,
Labala,
Lapala,
Deda Rimjin,
Teda Rimjin,
Nebatar,
Nepatar,
Dejin Dola,
Dejin Rola,
Pendandu,
Pendandu,
Janchup Semni,
Chanchu Semni,
Jeji Shing,
Jeji Jing,
Dejin Tuni,
Dejin Tuni,
Lapalang,
Lapalang,
Rimbajindu,
Rimba Jindu,
Labarji.
Laparaji.
Okay. So please contemplate on the things that I say now. Okay, please think that today your life has become fruitful. Today, being human has become worthy. Today, you have become the heir of the Buddha. Today, you have become the child of the Buddha. You are no more bound. You are no more.
So, as a dekin say,
Or you are no more tamang, sharpa, bound, bote, shudra, shoemaker, prince, whatever. You are none of that. You are just Buddha's heir, Buddha's child. So please repeat. Tengdu daset drebu yo.
Tendu dakse drebu yo.
Mi sipa lepar top.
Mi sipa lepar top.
Tering sanje riksu che.
Teni sanje riksu che.
Sanje sesu tajur to.
Sanje sesu tajur to.
Okay, now you have become, remember I told you, your race, you have become Buddha race. What do you call it? Varna, right? Varna. Jati. You have become Buddha Jati. So, like a sweet seller, if you belong to that family, you need to sell sweets. I don't know, if you are a prince, then you do the duty of the prince. So likewise, you have become the Buddha's heir, Buddha's race. So you now have to perform the caste duty, duty of the race. And what is that? It is to awaken sentient being. So you should think like this. Like if you are a sweet seller's child, you will have this pride. I shall not make my ancestor or my grandparents feel embarrassed. I will do my sweet making perfect. So thinking that, please repeat. Dhani dagi.
Dhani dagi.
Jine chang.
Jine chang.
Rigdang tumbi.
Rigdang tumbi.
Lecham te.
Lecham te.
Cheme tumbi.
Cheme tumbi.
Rigdila.
Rigdila.
Nyokpara minjur.
Nyokpara minjur.
Tetar cha.
Tetar sha.
Okay. Now, even a small kindness is so precious. This is not a simple kindness. This is a mind to awaken all sentient beings. And even me, I am an ignorant sentient being, full of desire, anger, jealousy. Yet today I have this mind. Even if it is for a moment, I have it. So it is like a blind beggar stumble or found a diamond in the midst of garbage. Okay, thinking this, please repeat. Longwe chadar.
Longwe chadar.
Phungbole.
Phungbole.
Jitar rinchen.
Jitar rinchen.
Nyepatar.
Nyepatar.
Dejin chijik.
Dejin chijik.
Tar tene.
Tar tene.
Chanchup semni.
Chanchup semni.
Dala che.
Dala che.
Okay, in many sutras, it is said that whenever somebody take the Bodhisattva vow, gods, the Dushita heaven kind of gods and the asuras, they are very, very happy because somebody is, doing this incredible job. So let us show off to the gods and the asuras. Hey, gods and asuras, I have taken the Bodhisattva vow. Today, please repeat. Dagi tering.
Dagi tering.
Chopa thamjeji.
Chopa thamjeji.
Chengar droa.
Chengar droa.
Deshe nidani.
Deshe nidani.
Vardu dela.
Vardu dela.
Ndrendu pezinchi.
Ndrendu pezinchi.
Hadang hamin.
Hadang hamin.
Laso.
Laso.
Gavarji.
Gavarji.
Okay, you have taken the Bodhisattva vow. According to the Shantadeva, you are now a child of the Buddha. You are actually allowed to call yourself Bodhisattva. So because now we belong to this job, this race, this jati. Let us do our first ever duty. Let us do it now. Okay, so I will tell you this and you just contemplate. Think, may I become medicine when there is sickness? May I become a guide when there is a lost? May I become bridge when somebody wishes to cross? May I become a pen or an ink or a paper for those who wishes to write? May I become a breeze for those who wishes to feel rested? Okay? Why are they keep on standing up? Okay, we have taken the Bodhisattva vow. This actually requires celebration. Okay, this actually requires some sort of a party. So I'm going to ask you guys if you know how to sing Resham Piriri. How many?
कति
Nobody.
हुन्छ
You know?
तपाईँ
You know?
जान्नुहुन्छ
Okay.
अब ल
I only know the first word, so I cannot, I will lead. So you do it. Resham piri re. Okay. Later, during maybe afterwards, I want to sing E Kancha Chattai Maya. Okay? Can you prepare? Can you prepare? And then also afterwards, maybe E Kancha Malai Sun Kotara. Sun Revesandu. Sun. Yeah, E Kancha Malai Sun Kotara. Okay, and then some more songs Tugu Ngawang can maybe think about. Okay, let's take a break, 10 minutes.